My name is Jordan Allard. This is a persuasion speech, and it's February 24th. According to Robert Schwartz, author of Kids Should Never Be Tried as an Adult, in the article from CNN, he quotes, 20 years ago, a 9-year-old boy named Cameron Kosher fired a rifle out of his window from his home in Pennsylvania and hit a 7-year-old neighbor who was riding snowmobile and killed her. End quote. Cameron was tried as an adult. I believe this is a good example of why kids should not be tried as an adult, because it was just an accident and he wasn't aiming to shoot at her or anything. I'm going to be focusing on why kids being tried as an adult is a problem, the causes of that problem, and some solutions of how we can fix it. Now that you know my topic, let me tell you why a child being tried as an adult is a problem. First of all, and possibly most important, kids under the age of 18 do not have a fully mature brain. And these kids need help. They don't need to be put in jail and to be scared. According to Marian Edelman in an article called Should Children Be Tried as an Adult from a database called EBSCO Megafile, she quotes, "The only thing we will guarantee children in this country is a jail cell or an institutional cell. After they have committed a crime, we don't guarantee the health care, child care, or a good education." End quote. According to the book Removing Children from Adult Jails, it quotes, "Adult jails are not required to provide education, recreation, or indeed any services or programs for juveniles." End quote. Now that we know the problem, let's look at some of the causes. According to Robert, author of Juvenile Delinquency, Concepts and Control, he quotes, "The psychological changes and difficulties that occur during adolescence have particular ramifications regarding whether the youngster satisfactorily adjusts to his environment or reacts in a delinquent manner." End quote. According to the previously cited book, Removing Children from Adult Jails, it says, quote, "Jailing children hurts them in several ways. The most widely known harm is that physical and sexual abuse by adults in the same facility." End quote. They're basically saying that kids who are being sent to jail are being abused by the adults who've committed adult crimes such as rape or other crimes like that. Now that we know some of the causes, here are the possible solutions. According to an article called Kids in the Courts from a database called EBSCO Megafile, it quotes, 40 states now allow children to be tried as in adult courts, end quote. I don't believe that's solving anything. If anything, it's only committing more suicides by these kids from being in a jail cell. Putting children in a juvenile center until they reach an adult age will help them understand what they did and hopefully help them cope. Now that we went over some of the reasons why children should not be tried as an adult, you may be thinking, if they're old enough to do the crime, they're old enough to do the time. Well, if that's true, then why do some judges let some cases off by reasons of insanity? It's sort of the same thing. Children are not fully mature, therefore they shouldn't be tried as an adult. It's much more healthy and more safe to be in a juvenile center rather than a jail cell.